Hello students. Today we will start with the rational numbers unit 7. Before seeing the rational number, we have to see about the numbers. As you already know about the numbers, the number will come that in our mind the numbers will start with the 1, 2, 3 like that. These numbers we call it as a natural numbers. Okay. Now the natural numbers will start with the 1, 2, 3 so on up to n. That will continue. Okay. The numbers which start with the 0. In the natural numbers, the numbers start with 1, 2, 3. The whole numbers start with 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. These we call it as a whole numbers. And the numbers which containing both the sign, that is positive and negative, that is negative -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 so on. These we call it as a integers. Understood? The numbers which containing both the positive and negative, those numbers we call it as integers. And we know natural numbers, we know whole numbers, integers. The combination of these all we call it as real numbers. Real numbers means which containing all the types of the numbers. That may be in the integer, that may be a whole number, that is a natural number, as it is the rational number. The rational number means what? The unit 7th is nothing but we have to see about the rational numbers. Natural numbers we have to indicate in terms of P by Q. The P by Q, and the condition which is satisfied is Q is not equal to 0. This we call it as a rational numbers. Here P and Q must be integers, means those containing positive or negative sign, except the Q, except that Q is not containing 0. Now the rational number is a number that can be written in a simple fraction. See here 0.1. This we have to write in the form of 1 by 10. Here this 1 we have to call it as a numerator, and this 10 we call it as a denominator. This is a simple fraction we have to write in the form of ratio. That we call it as a rational numbers. Now P is dividing by 0. If what I told, Q is never will get a 0. If P divided by 0 means Q become a 0, that value become not exist. That's why if the condition Q is not equal to 0 it satisfied, then the number become rational numbers. By using this, we have to study about the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we have to see about the addition of these rational numbers and subtraction also. Now we have to take one example. This 1 by 2 plus 2 by 5. How to add the rational numbers? See here 2 and 5 are both different denominators. That time we have to take a multiplication of these two. 2 into 5, and this 5 is multiplied with this numerator, and this 2 is multiplied with this numerator, means 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2. To make a single LCM for the rational number, that we have to make it for the cross multiply. This become 5 plus 4 divided by 10 is equal to 9 by 10. Like this we have to simplify. We'll take another example for the subtraction. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 5. Here also the LCM or the denominator, if we have to make a single, then only it is easy to make a addition or subtraction. That become, here this denominator we have to take in the multiplication form, and this numerator is multiplied with the opposite denominator minus, and this numerator is multiplied with the opposite numerator, and 3 into 5 is 15 minus 4 divided by 4 into 5 is 20. It become 11 by 20. Like this you have to apply the addition and subtraction for the rational numbers. Now similarly we have to make a multiplication and division. In a multiplication, we have to take one standard form, A divided by B divided into C divided by D. The multiplication of two rational numbers multiply top to top, bottom to bottom is equal to A into C divided by B into D. Like this you have to multiply. Similarly, we have to take one example. 2 divided by 3 into 2 divided by 5. See, top to top we have to multiply. 2 into 2 is a 4. Bottom to bottom we have to multiply. This become a 15. Like this you have to apply the multiplication for this rational numbers. Now similarly we have to make a division. The division means A divided by B whole divided by C divided by D. See here, this is a numerator and this is a denominator. This is a numerator and this is a denominator. How to simplify the division means, first you have to write the numerator divided by denominator. By writing this, the denominator is always multiplied with the numerator of the first term. Means we have to take a cross multiply of this. D is a denominator, C is a numerator. Like this we have to write for the division method by taking the reciprocal of the denominator term into multiplication. Means A is a numerator is multiplied with the denominator. This B is a denominator is multiplied with the numerator. This we have to simplify with the AD, B, C. Like this you have to apply for the division. By taking one example here, 3 divided by 5 division 4 divided by 6. How to write this one? 3 by 5 divided by 4 by 6. This is a numerator, this is a denominator. This is a numerator, this is a denominator. First we have to write a first term and multiply and write the opposite to that, that is 6 divided by 4. Means the denominator you have to take a reciprocal of that term. Denominator become a numerator, numerator become a denominator. Now you have to multiply 18 divided by 20. If you want, you can simplify this one and write in the form of rational numbers. These are the basic methods of the rational numbers as you already studied. Now if numerator is greater than denominator, that rational number we call it as a improper rational number. As already you studied this also. Means this is 7 divided by 4. This we call it as a 9 by 5, 11 by 3. These are the improper rational numbers. Means numerator of these terms are greater than the denominator of this term. These rational numbers we call it as improper rational numbers. In the natural numbers, we have to satisfy some properties. Those properties are commutative properties, commutative property in addition, this property we have to take in the form of addition as well as multiplication, and also associate property is also applied for both the addition and multiplication. Those are, first one, A plus B is equal to B plus A. A into B is equal to B into A. This is for addition, this is for multiplication. Means what? If A is a natural number, B is a natural number, we have to take. Here A is equal to, we can take a 3, B is equal to, you can take a 4. See, 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3. This 3 plus 4 is nothing but 7. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. This is a commutative property. In a multiplication also, 3 into 4 is equal to 4 into 3. 3 into 4, 12. 4 into 3 is again 12. Means the commutative property is holds good for addition as well as multiplication. In a associate property, in a associate property we have to take 3 numbers. That is, the associate property is A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Means A is equal to, we can take a 2. Any number you have to take 3. C is equal to 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is a 7 is equal to 2 plus 3 is a 5 plus 4. 2 plus 7 is a 9 is equal to 5 plus 4 is a 9. Means first we have to simplify the bracketing term, then you have to add with the remaining terms. That you have to keep it in your mind. 2 plus 3, that is a bracketing term, first we have to simplify, then add with the remaining numbers. Here we have to take for the multiplication also. In a multiplication, A dot B dot C is equal to A dot B dot C. The dot indicates the multiplication. 2 into 3 into 4 is equal to 2 into 3 into 4. 2 into 3 into 4 is 12 is equal to 6 into 4. 12 into 2 is 24 is equal to 6 into 4 is 24. See, the commutative property for the natural numbers will get satisfied with both the addition and multiplication. Similarly, for this we have to apply for our rational numbers also.